And we are at our last final step of building three-statement model. We will fill up cash flow statement, calculate closing cash balance, link this closing cash balance to the balance sheet in the first line item, and we will see and check if our balance sheet is balancing. If yes, then our model is correct and we are good to go. So let's start with operating cash flow, net income, line item in our cash flow statement. I can find my net income in my income statement in the row 16. My depreciation and amortization I can find again in the income statement in the row 10. As for changes in working capital, I'm going to go ahead to my supporting schedules and find change in net working capital in the row 84. And remember, I want to convert the sign, so I put minus J84. So that would be my cash outflow in my cash flow statement. And for cash from operations, I will fill the formula from the previous year. My capital expenditures I will find down below in my assumptions in the row 73. And I remember that I want my capex in cash flow statement being negative. It's my cash outflow, so I put minus sign before linking the cell. Cash from investing activities, still in the formula from the previous year, and going into calculating financing cash flow. Issuance repayment of debt I'm going to find down below in my assumptions in the row 74. And please notice that debt issuance repayment, dividends to common stockholders and equity issued repaid are going one after another, as well as here in my cash flow statement. So all I need to do here is grab that formula and with Control D, fill it down. And now for cash from financing totals, I will just steal the formula from the previous historical years. Now I want to fill all this formula for all forecasted years. So I'm going to use F5 go to window and highlight all the way to the cell O41 in my reference line, Shift Enter, Control R, and my cash flow statement is completed. Next, I'm going to calculate my closing cash balance. Closing cash balance for the last historical year, I will find above in the row 20. In my balance sheet, it's given to me as a historical number. And then my opening cash balance will be equal to my closing cash balance. And my net increase-decrease in cash, I already calculated in the previous cell. Remember, it's cash from operations, investing and financing activities. So my closing cash balance will be a sum of the two items above. Beautiful, I like that, and I'm gonna fill it to the right all the way with Control R. Great job. The very last step is link cash to my cash flow statement equals. I'm gonna grab my cash closing balance I just calculated in the row 58. And I'm going to fill it all the way to the right. And you can notice and congratulate us with our balance sheet being balanced. The model is successfully completed.